Hello, welcome to Women's Business Report. I'm Alvin Jones, the show's executive producer. Sue McCarthy is on break, spending time with family or either shopping. Any way you look at it, it's all good. And I hope you and your family are enjoying this holiday season. The Women's Business Report was created to spotlight women in business and those organizations that support them. Speaking of supporting, we've got a quick message from some of the folks that support us, and we'll be right back with some of the great women who are in business right here on the Women's Business Report.
When I think back on my day, I'm so thankful I used Catering by Uptown. They gave me the wedding of my dreams. Catering by Uptown handled everything. The food was amazing, and people are still talking about it. They are so much more than a catering company. Their venues are absolutely stunning. They want your wedding day to be as perfect as they want their daughter's wedding day to be. That day is a day I will never forget. It was perfect. I would definitely recommend Catering by Uptown.
Welcome back to Women's Business Report. I'm Alvin Jones, sitting in for Sue McCarthy. She's home spending time with her family, and I hope you are doing the same. Now, this show was created to highlight some phenomenal women who are in business, and our next feature is kind of the example of why we put this show together. Her name is Ashley Ivey. She's the owner of In the Nick of Time, the elite mobile salon and spa. But her mobile spa is just half the story, because at the age of 18, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. She learned to take her pain, turn it into passion, and now she's found her purpose. Now, the elite mobile salon and spa comes to people who are having, say, a wedding or a bridal shower or girls' night out. But guess what? In the Nick of Time also comes to people who can't leave their residence.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Ashley Ivey, the owner and founder of In the Nick of Time, the elite mobile salon and spa. In the Nick of Time, the elite mobile salon and spa brings the salon and spa to you. So we have clients that we go to their homes, sometimes their hotels, sometimes hospitals or events. We bring all of the supplies and equipment to provide the ultimate spa experience right where they are. We do hair, nails, waxing, facials, massage, makeup, and there's a couple new additions like eyelash extensions and spray tanning. We bring all of the supplies and equipment to wherever our clients are. At In the Nick of Time, the elite mobile salon and spa, we come to you. We're with a client right now that is getting her makeup done for a night on the town. We want to always give the ultimate spa experience, so we have an emphasis on luxury, quality, and cleanliness. Hair. We do colors, cuts, extensions, anything you need to be done for your hair. Our stylists have years of experience. We do updos, we do bridal styles. Nails, we do manicure, pedicures, and spa treatments. We have all of the supplies and equipment. We even have a portable manicure table. Facials, we bring everything necessary for a facial to you. A steamer, aromatherapy, relaxing towels, and products just for you. Waxing, whether it's eyebrow waxing or body waxing, we can do that all wherever you are. Massage, we will bring the massage table to you. With relaxing music and aromatherapy, it gives you the ultimate spa experience. We get amazing special requests. Recently, we got a call from a client that we're celebrating their 10-year anniversary.
Hi, my name is Mervat. And while planning my 10-year anniversary, I kept passing this truck In the Nick of Time mobile spa. And I thought, oh, I've got to write the number down. Thankfully, I did, because they came to me. Didn't have to leave. It was like preparation for the wedding all over again, but they came to us. We had a couple spa, and of course my husband was snoring, which is always a good sign. And it was just relaxing. She came with infusers. The room was full of the most wonderful lavender soothing smell ever, and the technicians were absolutely outstanding, completely professional. She showed up with her technicians and she left with her technicians. They brought everything from the tables to the oils. We did nothing except enjoy. I would highly recommend them. They did my face today and I'm going out.
The Elite Mobile Salon and Spa was created because of a need. It was created because of a need that I originally had. When I was 18, I was diagnosed with a severe form of multiple sclerosis. I went to Johns Hopkins and they said we need to do chemotherapy. One day, on our way back from Baltimore, my mom said, "I have a surprise for you." I had no clue what she was talking about. At this point, I wasn't walking. I was having a lot of MS symptoms, and I just wanted to get home. So they wheeled me into the house, and in the living room was a nail technician. She was sitting there with all of the supplies and equipment to do a manicure and pedicure. So that was amazing. It meant the world to me. I really couldn't get out of the house that often, so to have someone come to me at that time to give me a manicure and pedicure meant the world. When my hair grew back later, my mom had someone come to do my hair. So that was an awesome feeling. For just one moment, I felt normal. I felt fabulous again. I felt normal again. My mom was able to do that for me. At the time, there was no real big service out there that would come to the home, so she had to go into nail salons and beg them to come to the house so that I could have this service. One of the most rewarding times I had within the nick of time was when we had a client that had just suffered a stroke. She had just suffered a stroke and she was not from here. There was a language barrier. She did not speak English. We came in and did her hair and her nails. And because of the contractures in her hand, it was very hard to do her nails. Well, using some of my physical therapy degree, I remember techniques on how to open the hand. So I'm sitting there and I'm rubbing her hand, and I'm being able to open her hand so that she can get her nails done. She absolutely loved it. That was one of the most rewarding things that I've done within the nick of time. We have over 10 team members who are all certified or licensed in their field of expertise. Because they come into your home, they're thoroughly vetted, and we do a federal background check. We would love to be able to come to you, wherever you are, to provide salon and spa services. You may contact us by our website, inthenickoftimespa.com, or by email, info@inthenickoftimespa.com, or you may call us at 703-865-5877. Me time is hard to find. Luxury made easy in the nick of time.
The Virginia Women's Business Conference is a one-day event for visionary women who want to discover the tools for success, make strategic business connections, and leave feeling empowered and inspired to take action. They recently held their 7th annual conference at the National Conference Center in Leesburg, Virginia, and we were there to cover it.
Hello, Women's Business Report. I'm Tina Johnson. Thank you for coming out and joining us at the 7th Annual Virginia Women's Business Conference. We have been so excited today. It is our 7th annual year. We had almost 600 women join us today. We have the introduction of our leadership tracks, which has been phenomenal and very well received by our attendees. And our keynote speaker, Tatyana McFadden, multi-time Olympic champion here today. And we're very excited that you came out to join us.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Angela Inzerillo with Impact Business Solutions here at the Virginia Women's Business Conference 2015. Just thrilled to be here. I was here a couple of years ago as an attendee and really enjoyed meeting everybody and going to the business tracks and learning a new skill set, just networking with people and listening to really fabulous speakers. This year, I'm actually here as a speaker, and I talked about how to leverage your circle of influence.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Darnyelle A. Jervey, and I am the CEO of Incredible One Enterprises. We are a business optimization consulting firm headquartered in Newark, Delaware, and I am coming to you live from the Virginia Women's Business Conference. Can I just tell you, this is the only place to be. For the last 4 years, we have been participating as a speaker and sponsor because this event is really all about women. It's all about understanding and setting your vision, determining your passion, and standing in power.
Hello, Women's Business Report. This is Bonnie Taylor. I am the owner of CCS Innovations, a marketing and creative firm located here in Loudoun County. I am here today at the Virginia Women's Conference and so happy to be here. This is my 5th out of 7 time joining the conference. I come every year to meet people, to learn new ideas, make business connections, and I'm really, really pleased to be here. I was a speaker earlier today. I spoke on management. It's a wonderful, wonderful event.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Naomi Hattaway. I'm the owner and founder of 8th and Home Real Estate and Relocation. This is my first time attending the conference, and it has been really, really impactful. I came to the conference expecting to get some information about how to grow my business, about how to really impact what I do in my business every day and how to impact my clients. And instead, what I've come away with was some things that I wasn't expecting. One of the main takeaways was really learning how to utilize my time and those that I want to be connected with. One of the speakers told us to stop wasting each other's time, and I think that was just really important, something that not a lot of people are talking about. The other part that I really am taking away is that I really am my own brand, and I'm the one that represents everything about my company. And so I've just been hugely motivated and inspired by today, and I'm so glad I came.
For almost 30 years, WIRE, better known as Women in Retail Real Estate, has been working to create a collaborative network to promote the success of women within the retail real estate industry. And they recently held a panel where some very successful women shared their thoughts and insights.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Deb Lodico. I'm a partner in the law firm of Herschel Savitz, Parker & Holman, and I'm also the president currently of WIRE. WIRE stands for Women in Retail Real Estate, an organization that's been around for 29 years. We support women in the retail real estate field, and we're happy to say that we are increasing membership, and we had a wonderful event tonight. We focused on women-owned businesses.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Bethany Scanlon, the co-founder and principal of Neighborhood Retail Group. This evening we had an amazing panel of women who are super fierce, truly super fierce, and women that truly wow us. Tonight, we had Maggie O'Neill from Swatchroom.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Maggie O'Neill. I'm the co-founder of Swatchroom. I'm an artist and designer. I'm a native Washingtonian, and I am a women-owned business. This evening was really remarkable. There was incredible talent, incredible minds that all came together to support and share stories about women-owned businesses, but also the things that we need to do to really come together and support one another, grow from one another, and really make Washington a much better place because of it. And I couldn't be more grateful to be part of it. So thank you very much.
Rebecca Snyder from Insight Property Group.
Having the courage to step outside the box and having the courage to bring in people that weren't in our industry. And I wanted to bring in people that I felt were incredibly passionate and were supporting the creative scene in DC.
Alyse Cohen from ALC Hospitality and Pi 5.
Hello, Women's Business Report. I'm Alyse Cohen. I'm the founder of ALC Hospitality. I'm here at WIRE, tonight's event featuring WOW Women, and we're talking about women in real estate. You know, for me, it's, I have a couple restaurants, and location is everything. So to talk to other women about the challenges that they face in real estate is, it's just awesome. It's fantastic to be around people who inspire, who teach me on a day-to-day basis what to do, how to do it, and, for me to do the same.
Ayeshah from Mason-Dixie Biscuits.
Hello, Women's Business Report. I'm Ayeshah Abuelhiga, CEO of Mason-Dixie Biscuit Company. Today we had a really great event, the WIRE Women in Business panel. I was fortunate enough to be a part of this panel. It was a great collaboration of a lot of leading women in the business here in DC, across industries from real estate to restaurants to retail. I just want to say thanks for the opportunity.
We also had Joe Patrick Love from AmeriCode, as well as Kareen from Kareen's Bridal.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Joe Patrick Love, and I'm here at the Women in Retail Real Estate event. And we have just wrapped up a very delightful evening where we had women in a variety of industries talking about their obstacles and their successes. And it's been wonderful to sit around and listen to their stories, as well as be able to tell my story. Being in the construction industry for over 30 years in the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. metropolitan region.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Kareen Krowick. I own Kareen's Bridal Atelier in Georgetown, D.C. And I had the honor and the privilege to be part of a panel of 5 other women who are young, successful, and completely inspiring to me. I'm happy to say, and I love that other people go through the same situations that I do, and to be able to know that I can call on them now that I got to meet them to ask for advice or to talk about anything that goes on within our entrepreneur adventures.
The Maryland Women's Business Center recently held their 12th annual StartRight business plan competition. Over 50 women submitted their business plans. The winners were announced during the luncheon at the Power Conference. There were 3 third-place winners, 2 second-place winners, and 1 grand prize winner. The grand prize winner was Hetty Irmer. She's a psychotherapist and owner of Four Corners Counseling.
Hello, Women's Business Report. My name is Hetty Irmer. I'm a psychotherapist and owner of Four Corners Counseling in Silver Spring, Maryland, and I have a special niche as the Thinking Woman's Therapist. I'm also excited to report that I am the grand prize winner of the StartRight Women's Business Plan competition, which I received that prize today at the Maryland Power Conference for Women in Business, Women Doing Business. So the way I got started with this competition is that last year a friend of mine who also owns a business just kind of said to me as an aside, why don't you come to this Power Conference? And I hadn't heard about it. And as a psychotherapist, I wasn't really focused on being a businesswoman, but I had a feeling that that would be a good thing for me. And I had also a feeling that that might be part of who I am inside. So I went to the conference, and during the luncheon, they announced the winners of last year's business plan competition. And there were 3 different companies who were wellness companies. And I thought, they're not that different from me. I think I could do this. And my friend kind of elbowed me and said, yeah, you could do this. Isn't your business, when did you start your business? I said, September 2015, because you have to be 3 years old or younger as a business to apply for, submit a plan for the competition. So I did, because my anniversary is this month. And I wrote the plan, and I'd never written a business plan before. Wasn't really sure if it was going to pass muster, but I thought, you know, I want the feedback. So I think I should just go ahead and submit it. So I did, and it was really imperfect. I knew that. I'm a perfectionist, but I went ahead and did it. And lo and behold, I got a call saying that I was one of the semi-finalists. So I put together my pitch and presentation, and I had to have a 10-slide PowerPoint, and I really didn't know how to put together a PowerPoint, but I pulled together some people who did, and I was on vacation at a family reunion the week before the pitch and presentation, so I pitched it to my 14 closest family members, and if that was good enough, I thought that's a good preparation. And then I went ahead and gave my pitch, and it went really, really well. But I was still surprised when I found out that I was the grand prize winner. It's a thrill because it's helped me to get a sense of not only do I have a profession and a craft as a psychotherapist, but I also am a businesswoman, and I have a right to claim that identity. And so this combination of being a psychotherapist and being a businesswoman feels really, really good to me. And I feel like I'm getting in the flow of what I'm meant to do in my life. So it's a thrill to be here, and I plan to be involved in the Power Conference and the Women's Business Center for many years to come.
Since 2010, the Power Conference, Women Doing Business, has promoted business development for women in business through networking, education, and marketing opportunities. Over 700 women business owners came together for this year's conference. Women's Business Report was invited to the Power Conference and spoke with Nancy Regland. She's the co-chair of the conference.
Hello, Women's Business Report. This is Nancy Regland. I'm the co-chair of the Power Conference, Women Doing Business. We're here today in the Montgomery County Conference Center with 760 women in business, energized doing business networking, learning new skills, listening to a fabulous keynote speaker, networking with exhibitors, 70 exhibitors in the exhibit hall, showcasing authors, and just generally having a really vibrant business-oriented day. Business development, that's the key mission of the Power Conference. And we've seen it happening all the way throughout the day. So I just left a young woman who cried, and a tear came down because she said she got chosen as one of the speakers. And because she got chosen as one of the speakers, she finally kicked her business plan into gear. She got all her marketing materials done. She had a session, made connections, and she said, I'm really going places now. And that's why this is a labor of love for the volunteers from women business owners of Montgomery County, women business owners of Prince George's County, the Women's President's Education Organization of DC, and the Women in Business Education Foundation. Those 4 women's business organizations are your hosts of the Power Conference. And their volunteers put on this conference every year. It is a labor of love. We have a very strong mission. It's simply this: business development for women in business. And everything we do is focused on doing that and creating all those collisions that you want to happen, where people will connect with people, that they'll learn the skills that they need to learn to really advance their career or advance their company business. And we think we're actually pretty successful at that just by listening to some of the stories that people tell us. I think our favorite story is early on. We had a speaker who stopped and spoke to one of the attendees in the audience. She was a brand new startup, had an idea in her head. As a result of that, she ended up in an incubator. The speaker ended up with a 6-figure contract to build the website for an online health company that has gone on to be sold and has been very successful internationally. So small collisions like that happen at a place like the Power Conference, and that's why people come year after year after year.
Welcome back to Women's Business Report. I'm Alvin Jones. The show's executive producer, Sue McCarthy, is on vacation. For over 50 years, Ray's Auto Body has been a landmark in Vienna, Virginia. Joyce Arndt was with her husband Ray in every step of the journey. Now, Ray passed in 2012, and since that time, Joyce has kept Ray's memory and his stubborn demand for excellence alive. As a matter of fact, she is the inspiration for this TV series. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Miss Joyce Arndt.
Ray Arndt, a complex person, a true self-made man with little education. He said when he was in the 8th grade, a teacher told him if he didn't stay in school and get an education, he would never amount to anything. And that comment was what started the fire in him to learn a trade and be something. Ray worked in many shops and dealerships around the area, starting with sweeping the floors and moving cars. He did every job with the same attitude that made his employers give him a chance to move up, and others were willing to train him. A few years later, a man that owned a paint supply store told him he was too good at his business. He should own his own shop. The man actually gave him credit to buy equipment and supplies to get started. Ray found a small building in the town of Vienna where he lived that was for rent. Now the fire was really burning and he decided to buy the building. It was right on the corner. Ray would leave work and he'd come by and have a beer or sometimes eat dinner. And I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. And he noticed that I stayed and we didn't close until 12. And quite often I'd be there by myself at 12 to lock up. So he just started staying and walking out to my car. And one night he came in with his payroll book. He couldn't imagine why things weren't matching. And so I took his payroll book and I said, well, so-and-so made this, so-and-so made this, so-and-so made that. And he said, wait a minute. I fired that guy months ago. And the lady that was working for him had just continued to pay that person and was taking the money. He would come by on Thursday night with his payroll book, and I would do his payroll for him so he wouldn't get cheated. And I felt sorry for him. Somebody was cheating him. He was working hard. He'd stay till midnight sometimes and working on cars himself. I just felt sorry for him. So then after my father sold the business, he said, well, why don't you come and work for me? I said, oh, okay, that's fine with me. And that's how I met him. Over the years, his business grew. He had many young people to come and work in the summer, washing cars, sweeping. Many stayed to learn more. Ray took pride in these young people. I don't think he really knew how much or just what each one took away with them, except how to work hard. He grew his business from a small 3-bay building in 1963 until 2000, when he was able to build a new shop just down the street. He was the proudest person I've ever seen. Every brick, I swear to God, I think he touched every brick that went in it. Just the way he did things, you know. You do it right or you don't do it at all. So he was very difficult to work with. He never cheated anyone. He always said every car should be repaired as if it was his own. He never wanted to do anything halfway. He would just say, fix it right or not at all. Always just the ordinary guy, hard work, drink a little beer, and treat everyone the same. I ran the office, really. When he first started, it was a little cubby hole up here, a little slanted floor. That was it. The office was about as big as the bathroom in there. And I just accidentally ended up helping him. He was the one who would come in the office, and I'd be in the middle of doing something, and he'd say, call so-and-so, I need this, or do that. And I'd say, well, you know, wait a minute, I got a customer, you know, here. Oh, wait a minute. He'd say, don't tell me to wait a minute. You know, and if I'd say, just be quiet for a minute, you know. Don't tell me to be quiet. Your name's not on the building out front. And that was always his argument with me. If I said anything, you know, about doing something different or anything like that, your name's not on the building out front. I think you would be surprised that I didn't just turn around and sell. Because I was an only child, and I was raised to make my own decisions. And that's why I never smoked, I never drank in high school. I had a lot of fun, I had a lot of friends, but I did it the way that I wanted to do it. I didn't, if somebody said, my mother used to tell me, if somebody told you to stand out in the highway, would you do it? And I've always been the one to do what people least expect me to do. Ray left us all too soon. In 2012, at the age of 82, he left a legacy of good work, fine reputation, and a respect from everyone that knew him.